Alright, so today I have another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle for you guys, this time against one of my very active viewers, Massaki100, aka Super Mini, and boy has he brought a very, very interesting looking team. This is the second Braviary I've had to battle today, and it's a very, very interesting Pokemon, definitely. I do love to see Braviary, and it looks like he has a Basculin. Ooh, which I believe Basculin has the ability Adaptability, and maybe his Basculin is Choice Banded as well. I expect to see some crazy Aqua Jet damage here. Wow, alright, this is going to be a good battle already, I can tell. So today we'll be bringing the following Pokemon, guys. We will be bringing Goodra, Gyarados, my brand new Crawdaunt, my Donphan, Ferrothorn, and Chandelure. I'm actually using the same team that I brought last time. What a twist! Wait, actually, Wait, I'm running the same team that I was running last time, because I really do like this team, and I wanted to use Crawdaunt one more time. And I think that this is probably the best team for Crawdaunt that I've built, so... Oh, this is the Braviary I got for one of my giveaways? Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, this Crawdaunt came from one of the corp fishes that Love Jinx gave me in one of the giveaways when I was giving her, I think, a Mawile or something like that. She gave me, like, a corp fish with a couple good IVs on it, and... its numerous children have become the heavy lobster we all know and love today, and aha! So, I was really tempted to lead with Ferrothorn, as I always do. I really do love my Ferrothorn, and I really wanted to get up rocks, as always. You know, he's got quite a few Pokemon on his team that don't want to deal with rocks, and maybe his Braviary has Defog, but, for the most part, he really doesn't want to deal with rocks, and he's going to have to switch in his Braviary anyway to take the Stealth Rock damage too if he wants to remove it with Defog. So, I felt like it was really obvious for me to want to leave Ferrothorn here, and, I'm really fearing Dusclops, or, like, Flareon or something, and this really does work out in my favor. I am oh so content with this, so, I'm just going to go for a knockoff right off the bat here and remove his Eviolite. Dusclops is usually a Pokemon that carries the item Eviolite, and Eviolite, of course, is the held item that if your Pokemon is not fully evolved, like if it can still evolve, then it gets like 50% more defense and special defense, so... Ah, he decided to stay in here. Bold. He's trapped me with Infestation, though. I cannot switch. But yeah, I wanted to use Knockoff there, which removes his Eviolite, and Knockoff also does more damage if you remove the opponent's held item, so... It's also a Dark-type move. And since Dusclops is a ghost, Knockoff does tons of damage here. And now I can finish this thing off. If he wanted to go for Shadow Sneak or something to get a little bit extra damage on me before he inevitably died, I wanted to go for Aqua Jet there to ensure the kill. Perhaps Dark Trout. Thank you for the offer. Perhaps the Axu. I don't know if I really want to use the Binnacle. Barbaracle always struck me as a really funny Pokemon, because to me it looks like a reject Mega Man boss. I always got a kick out of that one. He looks very funny. Alright, we got Braviary here. Bandit Keith over there. My Braviary is not finished yet, but that's what it's called. Alright, let's see. What's his plan here? He's probably just gonna go for Superpower and end my life. But I'm honestly not sure. This will be a test for Zyra. How well are you gonna take this Superpower? I would like to know. This will also... help clue me into what set he's running. Not only that, but perhaps it will get to set up rocks if he goes for Brave Bird. And he does! Huzzah! I'm okay with this. I'll take it. Get a bit of Iron Barbs damage on him too, of course, which is my passive ability. Hit me with a physical attack, take a bit of damage in return. Pokemon is all a game of predictions, guys. All a game of predictions. It's all about building a good team and then using it well against your opponent. I still took that Brave Bird pretty poorly, though. It just goes to show how powerful, like, Braviary is as a Pokemon. It's a very, very strong Pokemon. Okay, yeah, and that does prove to me that, I would not live a Superpower from him after that Brave Bird. Now, on the off chance he wants to go for another one, I'm just going to go for Leech Seed here. Because that way he takes some Iron Barbs damage, right? I'm going to be dropped pretty low, unless he just crits me and ends me. Which, I just jinxed it, and I just got critted. Ah, it sucks. Because I would have lived that with Leech Seed. He would have been really low, and then I could have protected to get more healing and more damage off on him. And it would have been a really good situation, and yeah, because he still has Life Orb too. So he would have died, and then I would have been able to set up rocks, and now I can't, so... Okay, well... That makes me sad, because his team really doesn't like rocks. However, I did get a good start to the battle anyway, so I will take it. I'll roll with it. Okay, well, I'm gonna go back out into Crawdaunt, I guess. We'll go for a safe Aqua Jet here. I mean, really... I think his Braviary is dead. I don't think he's going to save it, but he might want to. Unless he's carrying Quick Attack or something like this, you know, the Aqua Jet will most definitely take it out here, and Crawdaunt gets 3 confirmed kills. This thing is really doing work. I do enjoy my Crawdaunt. He's going to go into Furfrou here, which is a really, really obnoxious Pokemon. Furfrou is a very, very bulky defensive Pokemon. It's got very high physical defense due to its ability Fur Coat, which makes it take less damage from physical attacks. However, I would really prefer him to not have any residual recovery, so I'm just going to go for a knockoff here to remove his presumable leftovers. Take away his held item, that will really hurt him over time. Because the thing with Furfrou is it doesn't have a way of really healing itself reliably, like... And defensive Pokemon really, really prefer, if possible, to have a way to heal themselves with, like, Recover or something like that. And not having access to, like, Recover or Slack Off or any of that mumbo-jumbo really does hurt his walling ability. It won't be able to take hits as well, because you can slowly wear it down over time, and leftovers is really its primary source of healing. Of course, he set up Cotton Card to make his physical defense even more absurd. So now this thing is basically invincible, but the good news is that any damage that I do to it will now stick to it. You can't... Yeah, Rose dramatically is +3. Yeah. So... Yeah, really the only way this thing can heal is through, like, rest. And usually this thing will carry, like, Cotton Guard, Headbutt, and Thunder Wave, so it'll try and Paraflinch you, which is basically when he, paralyzes you, so you have a chance to not do anything on your turn, and then it'll Headbutt you, which is a chance to flinch you, which will also make you not do anything. It's a really annoying set. Furfrou is like the worst. Now I'm going to predict a T-Wave, and I'm going to go out into Magnus over here to soak that up. Magnus, being ground type, is immune to the Thunder Wave. Or he's running Toxic instead, and I just switched my physical wall into a Toxic. Oh my. Well, that's not good. How am I going to kill this Furfrou? Well, now I just put a Toxic on my dude for free. That's, definitely unfortunate. And not part of the plan. How am I going to remove this Furfrou? I mean, I'm kind of curious, like, what's this guy's special defense? I think it's not particularly great if I do recall, but... Like, how well will he take, like, a hit from Chandelure, I'm wondering. I mean, I'm assuming extremely poorly. It sucks that he is, he's running Toxic and not T-Wave. That's interesting. So, I don't know what his offensive moves are, or does he just not have any, really? My problem is right now is I kind of don't want to take a Toxic on Goodra. Now that I know that he has a Toxic, I'm just going to go out into Calcifer here. Okay, his 90 special defense. That's actually pretty solid. He's gonna take this hit pretty well, but I really have nothing I can hit this thing with safely. Okay, so I would really like to go for Flamethrower right here, because I know that will kill him. The problem is, though, is that he's probably has Flash Fire on his Flareon, and Flash Fire is an ability where you take no damage from Fire-type moves, and instead raises the power of yours. Okay, so Furfrou's base defense is lower than his special defense. But with Fur Coat and Cotton Guard, that doesn't even matter. Okay, so he probably predicted the flamethrower and he went out into his Basculin. Oh, if I went for an energy ball, it would have been pro. But that was risky considering that he has a Drapion and a Flareon which resist it. I went for Psychic here because I thought that Psychic was the safest option that I had. Because I actually run Psychic because fuck the meta. I run Psychic because no one expects Chandelure to run Psychic. And it's really got me out of a lot of tough spots. Like, I figured the odds of him going into Drapion were basically nil. So I went for Psychic there. Of course, Drapion is, you know, part Dark type, so it's immune to Psychic type moves. We went into Flareon here. That's interesting. I think Flareon is definitely bulky enough to take this hit quite well. Thankfully, I got to take out Basculin for free, but the sad part is, though, is I really wanted to see that Basculin do work. I mean, Basculin's a really interesting Pokemon. It usually runs like Adaptability, has its ability, which is, you know, it raises the damage of moves that are the same type as the user. So, you know, Basculin being a Water type, you know, Water type moves will do more damage, and then, you know, it's so. And then it'll run like Aqua Jet, which is like a priority move, always goes first. And Aqua Jet's a Water type move, so it'll do tons of damage, and then you run like a Choice Band on it or something. It's a pretty cool Pokemon, it is. Choice Band on it, which will lock him into the same move, but will raise the power of physical moves. Yeah, how well will Flareon take this hit? Presumably absurdly well. Flareon has very solid special defense. However, I'm going to stay in just to see... Oh, he's going to withdraw? What? A what? He's going to go out into Drapion. A what? Okay, so he went out into Flareon, presumably for shits and giggles. He goes into Drapion right now. Okay. Let's see how it is, bro. Oh, it really sucks, though, that there's a Toxic on my friend Magnus over here. That definitely limits what he wants to do. Alright, see ya, K-Sunny, man. Thanks for stopping by, as always. I do appreciate it. Huh. Ah, he went for knockoff. Nicely done. I really wasn't sure what he wanted to go for, but I really had nothing that wanted to take any of these hits from Drapion. And now, at the very least, I can just pretty safely. I can pretty safely go for Earthquake right now. I was gonna set up Toxic Spikes. Times like these that I would really like to have my Ferrothorn alive. I'm just gonna go for Earthquake here. It probably won't do very much, actually, now that I think about it. He should live this. Or it did a Cosmic Fuckload. Okay, Magnus is better than I thought. I thought it would do maybe like 60%, but that did like 90%. Like, not bad. Oh, he's got Toxic Spikes up. It's pretty nasty. Alright, so I'm going to assume that he doesn't have anything that can kill me from this range, so I'm going to go for a Rapid Spin right now, which can remove all of those nasty entry hazards. Good way to start, I think. Okay, so I have just Rapid Spin to remove all of his Toxic Spikes. I am considerably lower at this point, but I am pretty sure that an Ice Shard should kill him from this range, so we're going to just go for the Ice Shard right now. And we have removed his Toxic Spikes, and we didn't kill him with Ice Shard. He lives with presumably like 1 or 2 HP. Oh, the struggle. Now I'm going to take more damage from Toxic. I really wanted those Toxic Spikes not on the ground. Rip the dream. Oh well, now he's got Toxic Spikes up. 1 HP? Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Alright, Magnus, you failed me. I'm putting you in the box of shame. You are going to be benched forever. Oh, he's gonna withdraw. Oh god. Wait, no, this is good. This is good. He switched out. This means I get to get one last Rapid Spin off before I die, instead of just dying to him right off the bat. Great success. There are no more Poison Spikes, and Magnus is down. Okay, so... Alright, Magnus, you don't need to go in the box of shame anymore. I've changed my mind. Pete, sponsored by Monster Energy. Okay, so I have taken out his Drapion. I really like this guy's team. Massaki has brought one very badass team. Wait, so he's like no dudes left. He's got like Furfrou and Flareon, right? Like, we're doing good. We're doing good. Doing God's work. Okay, so he can just wall the ever-loving piss out of me, of course. Huh. I'm in an interesting situation here. I really am. I can't go for Psychic because he could go back into Drapion, and I'm pretty sure he's assumed at this point that that I am choiced in some way or the other, and that's why he protected there. Yep, because he knows I'm choiced. He doesn't know whether or not I'm Scarfed or Specs, but now he knows. And I couldn't go for Psychic because he might go into his Drapion, which is immune to it, and I can't go for Flamethrower because his Flareon is immune to it, and I can't go for Shadow Ball because Furfrou is immune to it. Oh, that awkward moment when... Hey, Sushi Flushy, man. Thanks for stopping by. Because I'm going to pray he switches out into his Flareon here, and I'm going to go out into Goodra to get the jump on him, but he's probably just going to stay and go for Toxic, which he did. Rip the dream. What's the straw pull for, dude? Alright, I'll vote in your straw pull. Alright, straw pull says, what to do, team? Twisted Tree Line feed Reno. Age of Empires 2. Cry. Normals because we have 3 people, can't do rank because Dan sucks. GG. you guys should do some Age 2. You guys should do some Age 2. Have I even played AoE with you guys yet? Oh wow, I'm the only vote. I'm like 1 of 4 votes for Age 2. You guys have a lot of votes. Looks like you guys are either gonna cry or do normals. Alright, he went for Toxic there because, literally Hitler, and, well, hopefully this Dragon Pulse does some damage, and the stalling begins. Yes, guys, Pete, sponsored by Monster Energy. Hovers over the ban button. You guys can't ban the Sushi Flushy. My favorite Age of Empires Civ, including the Forgotten ones. It's hard to say, you know, I keep changing my mind because I play a wide variety of civilizations, but, you know, I'm very, very partial to the Vikings. I like the Vikings quite a bit. I think they're very, very solid civ because they're strong economy. The Persians as well, I like the Persians. I like a lot of civilizations, but if I had to pick one, I guess it'd probably be the Britons. I do like the Britons a lot. Their booming is very, very strong. And they're very good defensive civ. That Dragon Pulse did a good amount, however, not good enough. In before protect, yep. The stall is real. The good news is his Furfrou has no residual recovery because if it had leftovers right now, I would be crying. Ooh, Gumshoe, hanging on by a thread. Oh god. Rip the dream. No, I don't play the Vikings on a water map because I'm not a terrible person. I prefer to play other water map civs because the Vikings on water are ridiculous. I prefer the Vikings on land. I think they're very underestimated on land, and I have a lot of experience with them because I just used to always random the Vikings back in the day. Never really made any sense. I would just always end up randoming them. I haven't even seen what Flareon said he is yet, which is troubling. This Furfrou is actually pretty strong. I mean, maybe at this point he's low enough that I can just go out into Gyarados here and just take care of him. Okay, well, now we get to take out this Furfrou. Now, hopefully Hopefully this thing is low enough that 2 waterfalls will end its life, but I can't honestly say that with confidence. What about ads, Pokeballer? Vikings have a huge problem with Paladins, yes, absolutely. They're definitely not a particularly great land civ, but I like them a lot. I mean, if you want to learn more about the Vikings, I did like a Viking civ overview relatively recently, and I gave my thoughts on them. I really do like the Vikings a lot. Okay, wow, that waterfall actually killed him. Great success. My Mega Tempura Shrimp is strong, guys. Strong like ox. Strong like Russian turnip in the dead of winter. Let's go ahead and Drapion here, and I think this is all she wrote for him. I think I finally got him. This was a very tough battle, though. Yeah, no, in the Forgotten, yeah, they're not super weak against cavalry anymore. I just like them due to their their free wheelbarrow handcart, and, you know, they've got decent siege, decent infantry, strong archers, terrible cavalry, but we disregard that. But no, if I had to play the same civ over and over, it probably wouldn't be the Vikings. I just like to try and, you know, snowball their really powerful economy, and it looks like we're gonna get the Mega Gyarados Sweeperino. He's gonna protect. Okay, I'm assuming that because he's running protect on this thing, that I mean, he's either Guts with, like, Toxic Orb. Okay, he's Guts with Toxic Orb. So he's got the ability Guts, which will raise his attack stat if he has a status affliction. He's got the held item Toxic Orb. You know, it's a really good combination. Toxic Orb, which will automatically poison him after 1 turn, which will activate his Guts ability for him. Sometimes I see Flareons being like a more defensive set, though, with, like, you know, Wish. And I'll use him as a sort of Wish support, but it looks like this Flareon is definitely the Guts set, and I think he's not going to take this waterfall very well. And yes, Mega Gyarados gets the kill in 1 hit. Nicely done. Nicely done. Alright, GG, well played, Massaki. This was a really fun battle, and pleasure as always to have you, man. Thanks for stopping by the stream. And I really gotta say, your team is really interesting. It is a shame that we did not get to see Basculin do some work this match. That's my biggest regret during this match, is we did not get to see the Basculin do some crazy sweeping. Yeah, he's got Flare Blitz and Facade, yeah. That's a very good Flareon set. Alright. Well, GG, well played, man. And of course, it goes without saying, guys, that if you enjoyed this video, please do leave me a like rating, as well as check out the rest of the stuff on my YouTube channel. I've got plenty of other Pokemon battles there, as well as videos for other games, so if you like this video, you might like those. Links to which are all below the live stream. So thanks again so much for the support, as always, guys. I really do appreciate it. And stay tuned. We'll be back with the next match of the live stream in just a moment. So thank you for watching, guys. We'll see you all shortly. GG, well played, Massaki.